Hey guys. Hey Jeanette. Hey Craig. Hey Monica. Um, we are putting on some lip balm. I didn't get my bag today, so I don't know what's up. So I left a note in the post box so they would deliver the bag. So I'm assuming they had to get the note. So hopefully I get the bag tomorrow. Hey Debbie. So yeah, you guys are gonna be eating with me. I should have put a sound disclaimer in the title. Um, We're having cereal for dinner. I'm just gonna eat right here. I had a crappy day, guys. I had a bum day. I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. I just wanted to come home. I wanted that bag. I wanted to review it. I'm like, oh, it's not here. So bummed. So bummed to know that it's hanging out at the post office. Hey Debbie. Hey everybody. Um, yes, I think I did, Jeanette. Um, I'm eating egg rolls. I love egg rolls. Some of my favorite foods. So today everything like went pear-shaped. Work was pear-shaped. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and bemoan work. I've already blasted my poor sister's ears off on the way home. She called me all innocently telling me about her day, and then she goes, "Well, how was your day?" And I went like that, like I went all in, and she's like, "Jackie, I'm so sorry. Like, I know I didn't mean to dump that all on you, but she really, I didn't even tell her a fraction, really, to be honest. I love dumplings. Yeah, so I do want to show you a bag though, because I was thinking, okay, so I don't have an unboxing, I don't have anything planned. This is just I'm going live because Winnie is busy doing other things, and she's my Tuesday night entertainment, guys. I have nothing else to do. Wednesday, I listen to Jacob. Although a lot of times on Wednesdays it turns into Thursdays because his Wednesdays tend to be late. So but I still leave the day open, and then it seems like Caleb's gonna come back on Thursdays, but I don't know. We share a lot of the same audiences. Jackie, sorry, I wish I could have been available to listen today. Yeah, you were busy, mister. You were busy. And normally I just gripe at Craig all day long, but you know what? It was a good thing that today was a light day at the office because they would have put me in the penalty box and timeout. They would have been like, "You, ma'am, should have stayed home," because that's how grumpy I was. There's just some stuff that's happening behind the doors, and James is like, "We just need another vacation." I'm like, "No, the problem is that we went on vacation and we had a fabulous time, and now we're back and we have to build up our apathy and our state government type of this is how it works vibe versus perfect world where everything's good." So, and we still miss our dog. And then my friend's getting she has a brand new puppy, and she's sharing her joy. And I'm trying to be joyful for her. At the same time, she gets this cute, teeny, tiny little black and white puppy. I'm like, girl, I just lost Milo. I'm trying to be enthusiastic. I have my own gripes today. I spent the day with I know, right, sir? At least, I mean, I think, honestly, I think that might, it's a full moon. Okay. So, see, I can blame it on the dang moon. And it's going to storm here, by the way. I'm like, great. It's going to storm tonight. Our dog's going to bark all night. We're not going to get any sleep like we didn't get sleep last night. And yeah, this is just me griping. But I did have some fun on YouTube today. So I was watching Purse Flex Love, and I was listening to Amelia's video and some other video commentaries on that downsizing my collection. And then, Autumn's video I just watched about bag enthusiasm. Are you a bag enthusiast, a hoarder, or a collector? Like, how do you identify, right? And it's funny because I often say I'm a shopping addict. It's not that I'm addicted to shopping, I'm compulsively searching. I'm a compulsive scrolling person without even meaning to, without even thinking about it, without even having internet. I go to the platforms I normally look at, and I must go look at them. I'm like, wait, what? Why am I doing this? I'm not supposed to be on that platform anymore. And I do it because it's a habit. It's a habit. That's why I say I'm a shopping addict, because I have to look. I just want to look. But when I look, I buy. So I said, okay, no more shopping platforms, and I'm doing okay. We had a fail today. Today was a big, big eggplant fail. Wait, eggplant, egg, face, faceplant fail. It was Facebook. Facebook threw me an ad that I'm like, wait, what? And it's my fault. Hey, Rael. I couldn't get through that one that started it. It's fake as heck, and I couldn't. Which one, Debbie? Um, I only listed like 3 or 4 of them. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Was it Autumn? Um, or was it like Ursula Clove? Or was it Amelia Rose? So I don't know which one you're talking about. Um, but do what I do. I hunt for others. It's working for me. But I can't do that yet. The bag lady. Oh, her lady. I can't watch her stuff. I mean, it's clickbait. How can you say? Well, it's not clickbait. The click and the bait are true. It's true click. It's not fake news. It's real news. But I'm going through this journey. I'm selling off all my logo things. Here's a link for you to buy them. It's just a way to sell her stuff, you know? She's probably going to switch into a new. I would not be surprised if she didn't come out with a brand new collaboration line that came out with her that was brandless. I mean, that sounds like more like the real deal, you know? But hey, Jolie, I'm here, laying down. Yeah, so I just like watching the videos and it was kind of fun. I didn't watch too much luxury YouTube because I was in a bad mood, or even just YouTube in general. I went and listened to some true crime, and that made me in a worse mood. So then I went over to an audiobook. That was a better idea. Much better idea. It got me into a better mood, so I was able to do my work, and I was just ignoring some other stuff that was happening in the office. And like whatever. Got some stuff posted in the mail, which I'm happy about, and yeah. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing well. I'm doing better now. I'm hanging out with you guys. I says I don't care if there's nothing to talk about. I will find something to talk about. So I am. I have a bag I want to show you that I've never shown you. Hey, beautiful people. Yeah, same tune. I tune into other things. Good idea. Yeah, I have to. Like I can't. It's not even about consumerism. It's just like sometimes I just don't care. I like contemporary brands, but a lot of what's on YouTube, which is why I started my YouTube, by the way, was to have the make content I wanted to watch, was brands I don't really care about. I mean, I like them. I admire them. They're beautiful, but they're so beyond my level of attainment. Like there is no aspirational nothing. It's like I'm not aspiring to buy that. I laugh at that price tag. That costs more than my car. So I have issues, other issues. Like when things start costing as much as my car. Hey Melissa. I think oh yeah, Jerusa, her new bag. I'm like, well, that's more than my car. It's hard to relate. Can't relate. Can't relate. It's like I try to relate. I want to relate. Hey, Brian, I want to say I'm excited for them. I'm happy they got the item, whatever, the diamond, whatever. But at sometimes it's kind of like watching. Um, it's nice to watch content of things I can acquire myself too. Not just things that I can never acquire. So it's kind of I go between a lot of different content. I made myself cry making my last video. We were, losing Matt's mom. Oh no, Jolie. That's rough. I'm so sorry. But you have the memory of his mother, and he has the memory of his mother. So that's what you have to hold. Hi, all. I just here enjoying the night with fellow bag lovers. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Julie. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it's rough. I've been there, done that. Unfortunately, um, yeah, it's not an easy thing to go through. It's really hard. My grandfather had it. My dad had dementia, and it was going that way, but he didn't. He passed before it. But it's rough. It's hard. It's emotionally really hard, especially when they don't remember you. you know? But anyway, let me show you this bag that I've never shown you before. I don't think I've shown it in any video ever at all. I think I may have referenced it once. It is my bag collection of one bag. I have one bag. I have a couple towels. I have one pochette. And I think that's all. I think that's all I have for this brand. And I love this brand. Um, yeah, Craig, I have early on dementia, early stages, but yeah. Yeah. Hang on to those you love. Love you, Craig. And that's why I say it all the time. And even if you don't remember it, I remember it. Problem is she's so sick and doesn't know us anymore. And it out of ICU, it's no way to live. Yeah, no. No, it isn't. You just have to remember, Jolie, that human kindness is recognized even if they don't know who you are. You know who they are. And that's what you have to go with. Um, and even if they're scared, because a lot of it is they're scared because they don't know who you are, they don't know where they are, is understanding that if they lash out of anger or it's because they're scared. And compassion and kindness is what you have to do, you know, because you know who they are. Hi all. I took care of my mother-in-law for 8 years in our home, wouldn't trade it for anything because I thought my family loved I taught my family, yeah, it taught my family love and compassion. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna cry for you, okay? So I started my career in geriatrics. You're an angel, Julie. Yeah, it's rough. Um, it's rough, and it's hard for the person who was the child of the loved one. It was very hard for my father to deal with it when it went through when his father and his mother went through this. Um, Mostly his father. You know, he had a hard time with it. Like, so when I was born, my father was 41. So his second set of children, actually his third set of children. Um, and so I always had and when he was born, his mother was older too. So she was, I always knew I would be without my extended family or my immediate family pretty young. And I'm only 45 or 44. I'm 44, but my father's no longer with us. My grandparents are no longer with us. Most of my aunt, my cousins, my family has just become very, very tiny, you know. Um, Change subject. What's your deal today, Jack? What are you up to? Hello, Monica. Hi. Hi, Craig. I'm not following much chats. I'm just listening. So if you're telling someone hi, that's why. Um, I know. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. So I'm going to talk about because this is kind of pertinent in the fact that Autumn was talking in her video about her association with words and like hoarding and compulsive like addiction things. Words like that have different meanings to everybody. So like when I say I have a shopping addiction. It's really just a compulsion. It's not really a diagnosed thing, guys. But I don't want to make light of that either. But it's tongue in cheek. And when I say I have a shopping addiction, the problem is I use shopping as a way to feel better, but financially long term, it's not the best plan because I'm not staying in a budget. The budget, what budget? The budget of I like, I see, I buy budget. That's a bad budget to be with. And I'm with that budget right now. So, anyway, let me show you the bag I have one of and only one of. I love this brand. And the only reason I only have one bag from this brand is because I don't see a lot of love for this brand anywhere. And it's hard to find it. It's a Lacoste bag. I just I love the alligator. I love it. I love it. I love this bag. I have a Lacoste trench coat. I have 4 towels. I have another pochette that I bought when I bought this. It goes in here, but it's in my somewhere back there. So I love this bag, and nobody talks about this brand, guys. Nobody. I have the paperwork in here too because I bought this from the store online. Um, I know, right? So it comes with this really cool leaflet, or it did when I bought this. And this is I kept the return label. Let's see. So this got sent out of New Jersey. I bought this 2020, guys. I bought this June 5th of 2020, and I bought a wallet and I bought this. It's called a small shopper bag in marine, and it doesn't have a price because it was just a shipping label for returning. And let's see. So that's all I have in here. Let me see if I have any other paperwork. So is this really cool that they like I've had this long enough that the this is coming apart, you know. But this bag, I haven't used it very much, guys. But I love the color because I love navy, and I love this bag. So this is a crossbody. Well, not really a crossbody on me, but it's a shoulder or crossbody if you extend it. And then it has the chain handles, you know. And this came out like what, 4 years ago? And it has three compartments. So it has a middle compartment, two side compartments. Let's see if I have anything in here. It has a care card. Is it a care card? Yeah, care instructions. And I never hear anybody ever talk about Lacoste as a brand that has bags. They have some really cool bags. I know they're like a sporty brand, but I love this bag. And every time I you know, think about maybe I should sell it. I never do. I never do. I probably never will. I just love this bag. And I don't know why people don't talk about their bags. They have really cool sporty bags. They have great totes. They have really cool pochettes. Yeah, I'll take that one. And it's just a great little right? It's the GST vibes. But this bag is just adorable. And I only have one, and I love the logo. This is like we're talking about logoless bags. Like, no, 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 no. Give me the logo bags. I love this bag. I think this bag is awesome. I love the fact that it has an alligator on it. I think they make some beautiful clothes, great sweaters. My friends that were in Norway, it kind of influenced me on this one. They loved when we were traveling to Paris. They had a Lacoste store in the airport, and they just bought like on the last day, last minute of their trip. I think they spent like $500 on just sweaters because they live in Norway. You always need a sweater if you live in Norway. It doesn't matter that it was like June because in Norway it's still cold in June. So when I had the chance to buy this bag, I'm like, I have to have that. Um, so Lacoste isn't clickbait. That's why that's Debbie, you're spot on. So why nobody ever talks about Lacoste. They're like, Lacoste, Lacoste, what? Who? You know about those brands that nobody ever talks about or loves? This is one of those brands that I love, and like nobody ever talks about them. Like I think it was who was it who went on vacation? I think it was Dale's Addiction. She went on vacation to Italy, and she says that what was that? Armani, huge brand in Italy, never talked about in Australia. Well, in Asia, granted, my knowledge of Asia is outdated. Is it was Hugo Boss, Armani, those are all very popular brands in America. We barely Armani Exchange, what? Armani? No, Hugo who? They don't, they're not big. But like today, I was on the Macy's website. There is a DNKY bag I really want. And I'm like, Jackie, no. Jackie, no. It's like, no, Jackie, no. But anyway, yes, Craig, a much better price. I would like to get a GST, honestly, a Chanel, but I'm never gonna spend Chanel money. Like, I've never chased Chanel, guys. I never chased Chanel, and I admire the perfume and the cosmetic and the person. I love the tweeds. I love the look of all their things, but their price points, guys, are so out there. Again, I'm a quantity over quality, I guess. I want more. I want several $100 bags versus several $1,000 bags. It's not that I would never uh, not be happy with a gift of Chanel, but I'll never go looking for Chanel because I know I can't afford Chanel, guys. Remember Jackie, one in and one out. That's our new rule. No, Craig. Well, actually, I just got rid of 21. What does that mean? Actually, that's just making up for all the ones I already included. That doesn't count. It's making up. Oh man, the shirt from in San Francisco jeans. You bought it anyway, didn't you, Jackie? No, I did not get the DNKY bag. I didn't. I did not buy it. I'm so sorry, Jolie. Sending hugs your way. Yeah. But just in case I missed you, yep, just catching up. Yeah, no, I didn't actually buy it because I'm trying to not buy things eh, just because I'm in a bad mood, right? And in a bad emotional state. So I tried to, I said, no, I went looking and I walked away. I said, I don't need that bag. I have so many bags. This morning, I pretty much tore apart my bag space because I was looking for a particular bag and I think I know where I put it. But this morning, I would have sworn it was still under my desk, but I had just moved it because I had just rearranged a lot of the things in my life. I don't believe you, Jackie. No, no, really, I really, honestly, Craig. I mean, not Craig. Sorry, Brian. I honestly did not buy that DNKY bag. Um, you know, I looked at it. So here, just gonna. Thank you, sir. This is dinner. I'm eating corn checks. We're gonna have corn checks. So you're gonna get food sound. So this bag is what is it? 10 inches at the base, but it's a little wider in the mid. It tapers to 9, and then no, it goes from 10 to 9, and it's about 8 inches tall and 5 inches deep. So it's a nice mid-sized bag. I actually really prefer a 10 to 12 inch width in a bag. That's my smaller than that, I have a hard time using it. You know. Hey Pixie. Do not falling for it. I promise I didn't buy it, but I'll send you the photo after I get off the live because it's really cool. And I'm not a DNKY person. And I even looked and it says, are you really leather? Because it said leather. And I'm like, are you really leather? Because, like, Donna Karen doesn't do leather anymore. And I'm like, DNKY, do you do leather? Um, hey, Jane. So this is my collection of one. Easiest video ever, right? One bag. And I just have never bought any more. I've looked at them several times. There's some totes I really love, but guys, I have a lot of totes. There's a lot of competition in my life for it to be a tote. Um, but this is a really pretty bag. I really do like the color. I love the color of this navy. I love that it looks navy. It's like a dark navy, but it looks blue. It doesn't throw black in person anyway. And of course, I love the alligator because I love this logo. I love this logo. It's one of my favorite logos. Um, when it comes to where did I put there it is. And it has a dust bag because it came that way. And because of for some reason this one I've always stored in a dust bag, and a lot of my bags I don't. One rule all one rule all. Oh, that's funny. Um but look, even the bag has a cool um logoing on it. And I really liked this because look, it's printed. I kept it. I normally don't keep packaging and stuff like that, especially when I bought this. This is way before my land of buying or YouTube era. This is way before then. No, Mr. Watson. So that's my collection of one, but I'm gonna start working on some collection videos. I'm a little behind on the filming of things because I've hanging out and doing lives. So hanging out and doing lives is fun, but it doesn't make videos for me. So I'm looking at doing some. I have half of May done, but I'm trying to fill in all of the in between dates. So I'm trying to fill in content with collection videos, review videos, not just first impression unboxing videos. I'm trying to do more things than just here's this new thing I purchased. I have the most attentive dog ever. He's abandoned James, and he's staring at me. He's like, "Share your cereal." Like, no. This is one of my favorite cereals. Speaking of cereal, do you guys have cereal? Do you guys eat cereal? Not everybody eats cereal. Growing up, I didn't eat cereal. I didn't actually. In Thailand, there's no real breakfast food. Breakfast food, food is food, and cereal was something we learned to eat in America, and we thought it was so strange. We're like, Really? It's cold. I want I want some on. Yeah, that's exactly what Watson's saying. Well, cereal used to be a big thing, when I was growing up, at least when we moved to America in '89, and through the '90s, it was cereal and bagels were, like, the thing, and everybody and of course, I was growing up in Michigan, Wheaties, you know, everybody had cereal, and but I feel like now, today, my sister's kids don't eat cereal. I'm like, "What do you feed your kid for breakfast?" Like, I don't know what she does. I don't know what they do when they go off to school and stuff, but cereal has gotten a bad rap because it's carbs. Mhm. Yep. Or, I love cereal, but I no longer eat it. It's all grain. It's all grain. So a lot of people, did you see? I saw this. I don't know if it's true. Correct says I haven't had cereal since 2018. I love cereal, but it's good. Fruity Pebbles. Do kids have coffee now? I don't know, but I know kids are drinking energy drinks. My sister's, well, I shouldn't call her out on this, but her 4-year-old knows what Big Red soda is. So, Rael, what do you feed your kids? Because you have a daughter, right? I know it's scary. Well, the thing is, the parents drink soda, so the children want to drink what the parents are drinking. And they used to drink tons of milk, but he's had one too many sips of dad's drink, and now he knows what drinks, so he knows what flavors of sodas are. And Violet was really young. Well, when they first had kids, Jen was like, "No fast food, no what?" But apparently, Grandma was giving Violet fast food, and she's, "Oh, can I get the blue drink?" "What blue drink?" "From," and then she would say from where or whatever. She eats granola bars and Uncrustables. Yeah, energy drinks are so bad. Yeah, I know, right? And in high schoolers, she'll drink 2 or 3 of them. You're not supposed to drink more than, like, 1. And I'm like, "Guys, are you trying to die?" But, yeah, Cocoa Puffs as a kid, mini wheats now. My favorite cereal is Chex, Corn Chex, because I love corn, and oat, which is, Cheerios. I love oats. Uncrustables wait, Melissa, you eat them frozen? Aren't those peanut butter and jelly-filled bread things? I can't drink energy drinks. There's something in them I just cannot do. I don't eat cereal often either, maybe, like, twice a year, usually plain Cheerios, Kix, or Cap'n Crunch. Kids start drinking Starbucks at 5. It's true. It's true. I've seen kids drinking coffee. I mean, they might be drinking, mostly steamed milk, but they're going in there with mom, and mom will say, "Hey, give this," they call it a pink drink or something in Starbucks they make for kiddos. Um, but because mom's getting her, frappuccino, whatever. I've never had an Uncrustable. I think the coolest thing we had growing up that was kind of like that at the time was like Eggo's waffles that you put in the toaster. Travis drinks 3 cases of cherry Coke per week. Wow, that's a lot of cherry Coke, Travis. And I drink a lot of Diet Coke. They will be jumping off the walls. Yep, I don't allow it. Yeah, energy drinks, coffee. Yeah, my dad got. That's why I started growing up. When I grew up, we drank tea. Just everyone drank tea in Asia, and it never occurred to us that tea was not something that you just gave to children. And then when we moved to America, my grandparents of the Depression era drink nothing, but coffee. I mean, coffee fanatics. It was alcohol or coffee. Really very few things in between. They had a cocktail every day at 5, and they had, a drink with dinner, and they had coffee. if they weren't drinking coffee or an alcoholic beverage at appropriate times, not midday, so my dad grew up drinking coffee. My aunt grew up drinking coffee. So we started drinking coffee. But I really didn't appreciate coffee until my first office job. Greg says I don't drink soda all day at all. Coffee, tea. Oh, really? Only coffee and tea? Wow. I haven't had a Coke in 7 years. I used to drink a lot of it. I was hooked. I'm hooked to Diet Coke. I keep trying to wean myself off. A year has been the longest I've been able to not drink Coke. Nespresso coffee and water. I just ordered a pour over. So I have these my loose leaf tea problem. The problem is at work it's hard to brew up hot tea because I can never get I have a kettle in the break room. But to make really good tea, you have to preheat the kettle or the pot. And then you dump out the hot water. Then you put in the tea leaves, and then you add in the water at the heat and temperature you want it, and then you let it brew. Right? But I love my tea scalding hot, hotter than most people want it. So, Debbie, I haven't had a soda in 15 years, but I drink fizzy water. Wow, Debbie, that's amazing. I drink Sprites as well. I quit cold turkey. For me, it was the only way it was going to work. Apple Blonde, if I could, I would. Jackie, I told you no Diet Coke, only Coke Zero. I know, we're trying. Um, um, I tried to carbonated water and I gained so much weight. Really? From carbonated water? Wow. Yeah, we're trying to move to Coke Zero. Uh, I just still haven't transitioned to there yet. I'm trying to slowly. Yeah, the NutraSweet. I hope there's some benefit to not drinking Coke because I never saw any weight loss from quitting. I only lose weight if I eat clean. Oh my gosh! Speaking of weight loss, I know I've gained weight, but I called my doctor's office. I called my pharmacy, and then they said, "Okay, no, we didn't get the referral." So I called my doctor's office, left a message. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they call me back, and they're saying, and the person who does all this referral work said, "We've already sent it into your um insurance company, and it's now they have to give us the okay." So it's not just you need a new prescription. The insurance company needs a whole new set of, we want to make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. So I said, and I just started laughing. I laughed. I said, look, if you look at my year of on this medication, I haven't lost weight but like 5 pounds. Okay. So obviously it's for my A1C. And it's such a high dosage, guys. I'm at the highest dose you can have for Manjaro on top of the other insulin I'm taking. So the side effects of this drug, guys, you ramp up over months, over months. I ramped up from the lowest dose over months to get up to the highest dose. And to be out of it the way I am, and it's been 72 hours, which means it's completely out of my system. When I do get this refill, it is going to be hell. Hell. It's hell. And I know. I will either, if I am lucky, I will miss 1 day of work. If I am not lucky, it will be 3 days of work, because I will be in bed. It will be bad. There's no way this is going to be good. I would not be surprised if my doctor says, "Hey, let's cut back and then move up again." And it starts at 2.5, I think is the lowest dose, or even I think there's one lower than that. And I'm on 15. You know, um, I only lose weight if I eat clean, says Apple Blonde. That's awesome, Monarch. Um, I pertain. Yeah, I think I've heard that, Craig. Apple Blonde, the sugar really is bad. Even if you don't seem to lose weight, it's still better off. Yeah. Really, Rael, all the ones you drink 0 calories. I drink a lot of sparkling water. My uncle used to work for Coke and he wanted me to quit because of the aspartame. Yeah, that's the stuff that everybody says is linked to memory loss. It's aspartame. I have not had any side effects from Manjaro. I do. It's just how do you tolerate them? And it took every single time I went up a dose, it had an effect on me. And it just had to even out. And it was worth the results to get to take it, but yeah, it's not going to be fun. This is getting ridiculous for yeah, this is ridiculous for diabetics. This is ridiculous because this is something I have a year-long history with, and there's I mean, they just, I mean, and here's the thing: the pharmacy said everybody has to do this. The nurse said everybody's going to have. We having to do this with everybody who's on this medication. Do you know how much reviews that means? It's stuck in my with my insurance company, which means if I'm lucky, I might get this refilled next week. I don't even think it's going to be happening this week because if everybody who's on this drug that's on a national shortage has to have a new review system through their insurance company, I'm screwed. Craig says my Ozempic literally is a different price every script. I have to call and fight with insurance. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Brian says I had terrible effects with Ozempic and it never helped my A1C. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, Brian. My A1C is not 4.6. My A1C has never been 4.6. Yeah. Um, my doctor told me that Manjaro affects two enzymes and Ozempic only affects one. So that, that's why she put me on Manjaro and not the Ozempic. But I'll be interested to see what happens with Winnie's Wednesday video on her weight loss. And I also want to know are her vlog sales going, guys? Because we're only here hanging out because Winnie's busy packing stuff. Apparently, she did sell a few things, um, which is good because I really wanted that Marc Jacobs tote and I had no business buying it. Hmm. I know that sold. Hmm. So basically, this is like the worst food to eat as a diabetic. I know. It's corn, which is a grain, and it's milk, which adds lactose, which is a sugar. But sometimes you just want food that you know is bad for you, and you still want to eat it. That would be today. Hmm. So, so in Bagland, I was looking at oh, there's a new LV drop, something called Denim, something Sky Denim collection. Very pretty, very expensive. Um, I do hope people do buy it because I would like to see what it looks like in person, not just stock photos. Uh, Time for bed for me, but good night, Rael. Comfort food. Yeah, comfort food. My biggest comfort food though is rice with egg, and honestly, this does less harm to my blood sugar than rice. Rice, I can just look at rice and my blood sugar just goes nuts. Corn and potatoes I can eat with better tolerance, whereas rice, even half a cup of rice, which is like 2 tablespoons. That's why egg rolls comfort food. Hmm. Hmm. I think, and that's what's interesting. I think everybody has different comfort food. Someone, someone I had to ask the first time anyone had ever said comfort food. Like, what do you mean comfort food? Angela, hey Angela, like, I don't know what you're talking about, but apparently everybody has a different version of that. So when James is really sick, really, really sick, he wants cream and mushroom soup, Campbell's cream and mushroom soup, or if he's feeling a little bit better, Campbell's tomato soup. Or if he is not just feeling well, he'll have a hamburger. He'll always default to a hamburger. I my if I am actually really sick, it's rice soup, which is just, congee. You know, and I have to make it. I get up and I make it and I eat that, and that's what I eat when I'm really sick. Or chicken soup. And I have to make it. I have to make the chicken soup. It cannot come from Campbell's, cannot be a can. I have to make the chicken soup, you know. And I'm sick. Like so it's like I really just need broth. I need really good broth, not the stuff that comes out of a can. But yeah, it's whatever your mother gave you growing up, I think. hmm Donna says pasta raises my blood sugar for a long time. I also think it's whatever carb was your base carb growing up. For me, it was rice. Rice was at every meal for most of my life before I was a diabetic. So I think that's just one of my body's triggers. Like his mother, James's mother, her major carb growing up and eating in her life has been potatoes. She looks at a potato and her blood sugar goes up. So that's just my theory of my uneducated, I don't know, correlation, maybe not causation. But I looked at bags today. I looked at totes. I joined. Oh, the bag I used today, let me show you. I used my Harvey bag. This is my very first Harvey bag, and I've been avoiding buying these because there's a cult following to Harvey bags. These are made in America. They're made out of California. The company, the people who started this company, I think they did like interior car restorations, and they just used a seatbelt scraps and made a bag, and it kind of made a huge hit. And now they do the Peanuts franchise. They have the Disney franchise that they license to do bags for. And I found this one on Poshmark and had to have it. Right, I've showed you this. This is a heavy bag. This is the back half. This is the front half. These are virtually indestructible. These are because they're seatbelt material. The Harvey ones, now seatbelt like bags, they're not all the same. So if you want the really heavy duty ones, you want this one. And so I joined the Harvey group on Facebook, and oh my gosh, fallen down the rabbit hole. And they have limited releases like everything else. So now I'm looking at these bags on Poshmark, and I'm trying not to buy any more Disney ones because I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. I would like to get one more kind of shoulder bag just for fun, but I don't need another dang thing. I don't need one. I bought a Coach Pro. Oh, you bought the Pro, Melissa. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yes, I watched your video today, Melissa, too. I really okay, so Melissa's video today was the brand she's like moved out of her house. Two of those bags that came to my house, actually. Um, thank you, Apple Blonde. Well, the Sorcerer Apprentice is my favorite. So I try to collect anything Sorcerer Apprentice because he is my favorite. Um But James and I were talking today. So we're planning some long-term plans, partially why I need to stop buying bags. Have you done a Disney bag collection video? I haven't, but somebody asked me to do that, Debbie. I have a bag collection series, but not in one video. So I'm going to get all of my Disney Doonies, all my Disney Coach, because now I have a Disney Harvey, but essentially I don't think I can do all the Disney because that would be like an hour video because in one video, but if I break them by franchise, like Disney brand, Dooney brand, Coach brand, they're more manageable. And then I'm going to be working on a Ricky collection, and somebody asked for a Ralph Lauren collection, and I'm going to have a Kate Spade collection. So I have some stuff to do. Yes, I have the metallic gold one. Yes. Yes, Melissa, I have your gold one and I have your green mint one of the Patricia Nash. So I have two of those, and I have your MJ tote. So I don't know. Do you have any more MJ bags left? Yes, because I have individual videos, but not collection videos, and I've added to the collection since I did that first run of videos in May of last year. So it was like a month of Disney. It didn't get that many views. I was brand new baby YouTuber. Like I'm still a baby YouTuber, but I was like a brand new YouTuber. So yeah. So we're gonna Um, we're gonna work on Disney bags, and I'm gonna work on collection bags. Like I have like small collection bags, like my aqua blue, my faded blue. I need to do one on my French blue, but I think they're all right there, so it doesn't matter. But what I really need to do is start gathering things in the same space. So I have a feeling that on Friday, part of what I'll be doing is bringing all of my bags. Let me just off of that shelf, the big shelf of bags. Um, I'm gonna probably pull those down and start because I'll have to do it this weekend. This Saturday I'm busy, but on Sunday I can work on videos. So, but I'll pull them down and make a huge mess, and I'll bring you guys with me on Friday. I need to do a video on all my read bags now that I have a whole bunch of those, and things have to get things have to get done. It's just gonna take time, and then I went and read last list. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I got oh wait a minute. Oh, which read bag? Or no, sorry. Which burrow bag did you get, Melissa? Or actually, I'll wait for the video. Text me. Hey, Steph. I almost used the Willis today. I was looking for a bag and I couldn't find it. We were running late, so I was gonna grab the Willis, but then I just threw everything in that Harvey bag. And I actually do eat like this pretty slowly, especially cereal. That's why there's actually not that much milk in here because my cereal always gets soggy. I just talk too much, or I do other things, or I was never the best person when it came to eating. I used to eat really, really fast, and then when I married James, I actually started eating slower, you know. But I used to eat and run. We never stayed home, eat in 5 minutes, leave. We were those people. Yeah. What? No, sir. You've already had dinner. Oh, I did wear the Gucci Flora today. This is amazing, guys. This lasts about half a day on me. So midway through the day, I threw on some polo on top of it. Great combo. So this is the Gucci Flora um Gorgeous Jasmine. I love this. Winnie gave to me. I love this. And I wore this one last night. This one, the replica. This one is coffee break. So it doesn't really smell like coffee. What it smells like is an almond cookie. To me, it smells like an almond sugar cookie. It smells like you're in a coffee house. There's like it's like the embodiment of the smell of a latte to me, but it's not really a strong coffee. It's more like the softest, yummiest caramel or almond amaretto, but it's not too sweet and it's really nice. I wore it last night. Um, can't wait to see the video and read bags and the horse. Man, that horse bag, I'm so sad. I was so hoping it was going to be here today and it's not. I'm hoping it'll be here tomorrow. Milk the cereal, soggy cereal is. Yeah. Well, people who put a lot of cereal in or milk in their cereal, what happened with me is I just had to put more cereal in the bowl. Um, but there's a lot of people who drink cereal, milk cereal or the milk gourmand are great fragrances. I'm not a huge gourmand person. Actually, I don't like sweet fragrances. That's why Winnie gave me a bunch of ouds and her florals. Um, we kind of have opposite tastes, but she says, Jackie, you have to try this replica because this is her favorite. And I like this one. So, I mean, that's the thing about fragrances, they can bridge, right? So even though I don't like gourmands, this one's great. Just because my past experience have been overly sugar doesn't mean this one is. So this one worked out great for me. Um, Melissa, I know you have a bunch of fragrances. What are you wearing today? You have some of the House of Silage, some of the cupcakes. Oh, I want to try those, but they're so expensive. I just want the cupcake container. No, Mr. Watson. So I'm trying not to buy all the Reed bags I see. And you have to be careful, guys. Craig found a listing on the Real with a Reed bag that is not made of leather. It is the Reed, not Reed Karkoff, but Reed. Don't get that one. Make sure you look if you're buying these. Yeah, I agree. My little cousin. She's just like, please give me food. You already had dinner. Um, Steph says I usually pour cereal in and put just enough milk, take a couple bites, then pour more milk in so it never goes soggy. That makes sense. Zerzhoff. I don't have any Zerzhoff fragrances. I'm pretty mainstream, guys, on my fragrances. It's pretty much, you know, Macy's. It's pretty much Estee Lauder Group. It's pretty much Polo and Chanel. And not high dollar Chanel. I mean, Chanel's expensive, but it's not past the department store level. And I'm not talking about Bloomingdale's. I'm talking about, Macy's department store level. So, um, does anyone try Devotion? Oh, who makes Devotion? I haven't tried that one. No. Mm-mm. Here. His sadness is too much. These are at least made for him. This is just gonna make it worse, and I know it, and I can't help it. I'm still gonna do it. You're gonna have to no, just a couple at a time, mister. You have to actually chew. Oh, lemon desserts. Oh, that's by Gold Dolce and Gabbana. No, I have not tried that. I don't actually have very many D&G anything. Actually, I used to have light blue and I gave it to Winnie. That was the only I think oh no, I have the one. I have the one. The men's cologne. I love that one. Yeah. Such devotion. I'm giving him these little greeny treats. Our friend, when she was when he was visiting her, she put peanut butter. Sorry, she put peanut butter on his nose. It was hilarious. It was hilarious because he's a pug. He has a flat nose. Um, I just received a sample of D&G. It's yummy. Yes. Which one, Melissa? I'm going to have to check that one. I love lemon scents. Um, bright citrus are nice. I like bright and citrus. But I'm finding I really do enjoy wearing Chanel blue and polo and the Polo 67. I really like the Polo 67. Surprisingly liked it a lot. Great little this one. This one. And I got the small bottle because I wanted something I could like take and travel through my purse. Mm. Versus, this one, which is the giant. Now this one will last all day though. This one will last all day. But it has that patchouli base and um but anyway, I love it has a base note vanilla that I like, says Steph. Um yeah, I like handbags, jewelry, um well, just about anything. Books. I'm reading books. I need to read more books. I'm currently reading Audible has a sale right now, so I went and bought a couple books today. Hey Cammy. Um wait, what do you mean you're back? I didn't know I left. Hmm. Oh, Cammy, I saw your video today with your Prada bag. That bag is so pretty. Oh, and you guys, if you didn't watch PSA, um her shopping addicts, public shopping addicts, she or yeah, PSA. Anyway, her video was on her denim bags. She got some pretty denim bags, guys. Handbag, jewelry, shoes, my wallet's nemesis. I know, right? When I go by the jewelry counter, James just says, keep on walking, because he doesn't want to sit there and look at jewelry. Yesterday was my secret birthday. Kind of want to get that fragrance. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yesterday was a secret birthday. Happy birthday. Get one, get the fragrance. Um, I mean, back. As in another oh, yeah, yeah, no, because Cammy, today was, Winnie's day to go live, but she canceled because she's dealing with, shipping, so she normally goes live on Tuesdays, and I normally watch her on Tuesdays. So, I was like, "Well, if she's not going live, I will because what else am I gonna do? She's my Tuesday night. Wednesday's Jacob, Thursday may or may not be Caleb, and then Friday I'm on. So I'm on Monday and Friday. Sly is busy. He can't even he doesn't have a day off. He can't schedule regular lives, you know. But it's a secret. I'm gonna forget. It's okay. Mm. So Debbie, where do you buy your fragrances from? Because I've bought them from Amazon, which I'm told you shouldn't do, eBay, which I'm told you shouldn't do, Mercari, um, Fragrance X, Perfume Mania, Perfumes for You, a lot of the gray market sites, Joma Shop. Um, and I didn't know that when I was first buying these things, so now I try to just buy them through Macy's. But I didn't know. I didn't know until I bought that one fragrance from eBay that was not real. And yeah, and after that, I'm like, okay, eBay, we're not friends. You know. Oh, Luxational! I was gonna text you today if you weren't gonna be here because like, girl, I haven't seen you. What happens when I decide to go live? We'll go live and we'll come join you. We share a lot of cross audiences, so I try not to overlap other people. Um, but go live when you want to go live. You have to go on at midnight on Sundays. No, Cammy, we have different time zones, so I'm probably pretty sure you can go live earlier. It'd be fine because it seems like when I go live, it's later for you. What does collections of one? Oh, huh, Maya, let me show you my collection of one. I have one bag from this brand. This is my one and only Lacoste bag, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's a three compartments. It has the chain is the top handle essentially, and it has a shoulder crossbody strap. And this is the only one I have from this brand, and I love this brand. And I love their shirts. They have a lot of sporty things. I don't fit their clothing. I do have one trench coat, but that's because I got from the men's collection. So men's still come in like 3X's, but women's, tough. Anything after a size 10 and you're lucky to get a size 12. Um, what does so this is my I have old equipment, bad lighting, and no editing. So this is my collection of one. I do have a pouch. I have one trench coat. I have four towels, and I think that's all I have from this brand. But I love this brand. Um, Cammy, that's true. Your videos look fine. I think you can go live on your laptop, can't you? I mean, you just go through YouTube Studios. Have you tried any of the companies that offer splits? You can. Oh, I used to do Scentbird, or was it Scentbird, or one of the scent companies that did the little indie, like the little vials for a monthly subscription box, and I did that. It cost me more money. Not because it wasn't worth the monthly subscription. It's because I would fall in love with the sample, 7 milliliters or whatever I was buying, and then I would have to go buy it. Unfortunately, a lot of those are niche fragrances, and that's when I decided, nope, I'm staying with mainstream fragrances that I can get out of the grocery store because I cannot spend $400 on this one bottle of perfume because I'm gonna fall in love with the next bottle of perfume. It's a limited release, so then you want to back up. I mean, y'all know, y'all saw my perfume collection as it is. You know, I already have problems. Thank you, Luxational. Um, Yeah, I love the color blue. I love Lacoste bags, and they have really pretty tote bags. If you play tennis, they have great tennis racket holder things, and apparently the newest thing is pickleball, which I don't know what it is. I don't do sports anything. Um, I just know that they Judy and Burke makes a pickleball racket holder now. You know, it's kind of like in the 80s and 90s, racquetball was the thing, then tennis was the thing. The only thing I ever did was play badminton, guys. And that's because it was a bird that wasn't going to be in a little, rubber ball with a little net. It's not a ball. I don't know what it is either. Yeah, right? People have described pickleball to me, and at my church, the men's group, they're like it's like almost a second religion now over there. They go every week. It's a huge deal. I'm like, what's pickleball? I'm almost done with dinner. Watson's still watching me avidly. James has learned the art of ignoring him because James is also eating cereal over there. And Watson's abandoned him. Watson's like, I have better luck with Jackie. Um, I do have a bag I'm dying to show you, but I can't because Winnie and I are doing collaboration. So I'm waiting for her to tell me when we can show this bag. And it's killing me, guys. It's killing me. Oh my God. I listened after the Lacoste logo in the 80s. My mom would buy me yes, the bad knockoff. Yeah. I don't know when Watson's birthday is because Watson is a rescue stray. He was a stray, so we've had him it will be 3.5. It's actually 3 years now. We've had him 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. 3 full years. We don't know. We know he's not a puppy and he's not a senior. When we got him, he's a rescue pup. They all are. So I don't even know what our got you day is because I didn't know that was a thing people did, and now I know. You know. Yeah, so we got him February 3 years ago. Hmm. Melissa, I can't show you. So Melissa, I want to know what Ferragamo bag are you looking at? You always I always gave them steak. Listen, that's not gonna no, no. I can hear you. He's he's looking at me. He's looking at the bowl and he's looking at me and he's looking at the bowl and he's looking at me. It's hilarious. Um um what is Tessa the splits? Oh, all of them. All of the Ferragamo. Okay, so Melissa, what do you think of the hug bag by Ferragamo? Because I like that bag, but sometimes I look at it and I think it's too similar. I mean, it's not similar, but the vibe I get from the hug bag from Ferragamo is like the Margot bag from the Row. The vibe. Yeah. It's hilarious when he snores. Mm-hmm. I love the hug bag, but I think it's I don't think I would use it long term. Like I think in 4 years I get tired of it. All right, done. Hmm. No, I ate all of it. See, it's all gone. He's looking at me in betrayal now. He's like, "You didn't share." Yes, I did. I gave you greenies. No, I'm not giving you any more of those. No, I almost gave you more of those. Pugs think with their stomach. Monarch, Jackie, I feel the same way about the hug bag and the row bag. I think the row bag I would actually use more because it has no hardware. The one buckle isn't gonna do anything. I think you can and the Margot bag. in suede, the brown suede, smaller version. I love that. I love that. Um, I love that one. Um, but the hug bag, I think the hardware that gives it that hug is going to be the thing that does it for me. And you know, I love that shaped bag because this is like I bought this one last year with Winnie. I'm not a huge fan of this color, but I love this shape. I love this little shape of a bag. This cute little, half moon. Um, Winnie and I both have this bag. I think she still has hers. I don't know. She just sold a bunch of bags, but this was not in there. So hopefully she still has that one. Suede row bag. Yes, Monarch. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I bought this with, I think several months ago with Winnie and I both bought this. And she got hers at Belk's. And I think I finally found mine on sale at Macy's. And this is a Michael Kors bag. I do have a few Michael Kors bags. I don't have that many. Um, I would love to. Michael Kors is hit or miss. You really have to feel them. Some of them are better than others. I have the Sienna bag, which I like. It's one of my few bright kind of coral bags. I have the Aster vintage version. I have another. I have one, two, three, four, five, five-ish. You know, five-ish. We'll round up. You know. Um, I have so I can do like small collection videos like that pretty easy. The hard one is I wanted to show you this. I'm so happy I mentioned this. Um, is Monarch here? Monarch, you're still here. Um, I think it was either Monarch or Monica who wanted to see this. Um, I fixed this. So this bag was today's showcase bag on my videos, and I had to replace the hardware. So I did it last night. So it's just a screw. The so it's a male and female part, and so it's just this, and it's not really different than what they had used, originally. It might be a different vendor, whatever, but it's still just a hardware piece, and I was able to fix it within like seconds of getting it. It just took a long time for me to order in the part, and then my bag is completely fine now. And because it was in the Alto collection, they're always in a silver color instead of the gold brass, so it was easy to get this part. I don't have to match the color or tone of the brass. So this bag is now back to its normal glory, and this one I repaired too. So this one is coming up. I don't think I've shown this one yet. I think you'll see this one in May. But this one, these two pieces I changed out. So this one had the original part, but to make them match, because one was missing, I just replaced them. And now I have a perfectly good bag. Nothing's wrong with it. It looks great. You know? So I know I unboxed it with you guys, but I did a video on this too. No, wait a minute. Maybe I did a video and I just showed you. One of those things. So anyway, the video's coming up in May. But so I just changed out these pieces and it was easy peasy. It just uses a screw. And they gave me the screwdriver also. I bought the whole set. So it gave me the screwdriver, the screw pieces, and I have 3 different sizes of parts. So I'm able to replace parts now that I just need to. And this is the original. This is a snap button. I should have. Let me see if I have. Oh, where's that other bag? Oh, I know where it is. Um, Let me show you over here. This one. So this one had the original. I dropped something. Classic Jackie. So this is the original hardware. So this hardware has a different screw. So instead of a screwdriver or Phillips head, this is just a regular screw. And or a Phillips. Okay, one's a cross and one's a slash, whatever they're called. This one is just the one that's a screw, regular classic screwdriver, right? And this is their hardware that would be the original hardware. Not much different. So this is what Dooney would send out versus what I put in. So unless you were like the brand, you wouldn't know. Actually, this is actually loose. Let me. And a good thing, and I don't have the right tool with me, but I do have a dime. Is that, yep. In a pinch. It's actually a little too wide. There we go. I just hand tightened that because it's loosening. This one's loosened too. So, and it just happens. Like, look at your hardware. When Phillips and flathead. Yes, Phillips. This is a flathead. The other one's a Phillips. Got it. Um, so you just can hand tighten these. So check your hardware on your bags, because a lot of these pieces of hardware they're just they're just hardware. They're not they're not there by magic. You just screw them in. These are all screwed in. You just can't tell that because sometimes they're crimped in, but most of the time these are just screwed in. And it's on the inside underneath the lining. So that's how feet are put in. I mean, it's not rocket science. Um, it might look that way. These are just metal staples to close these for more durability. They stitch most of these things closed. This has reinforcement. This is part of the nice part. So anyway, you're the best, Craig. Please, thank you, Craig. It must be Monica. Oh yeah, okay. So it must be Monica. So I'll have to. Yep, it was one of the M's. So this is my other bag. So I have three of these. The other one's in my bedroom. But so I love this bag. It doesn't fit much. It's a small bag, but it's a cute bag. I love this one because of, it's denim and silver. I'm in my metallics era. And then I love this vintage one because, well, it's just classic, you know. And I should put these over here. But I was able to fix those. Um, you have talent, Jack. Well, it's like looking at the part of sewing and construction, like James can put together all the Lego kits in the world. I can look at the same Lego kit and still do it wrong. Step by step instructions. I flip I'm dyslexic. I mean, y'all have seen my spelling, y'all know. I flip things a lot, so I could follow instructions and just so frustrated. Legos, the kits frustrate me because I can't follow directions. I can't do programming for the same reason. A forward slash and a backslash look the same. But give me a bag and I can look at how it's constructed and I'm sitting there trying to reconstruct it and deconstruct it. That I can do. That I want to do that. I'm like, how did they do that? How did they make that? That new Hermes silk pouch bag they have? I'm like, they reinforce that silk when it goes to, like, when you do embroidery, a lot of times you have an interface so that when you do the embroidery, it has some stability and it's not going to pull right through the weave of the fabric. So I'm looking at this silk Hermes scarf bag. I don't know what it's called, but it's this new bag they have that has a leather handle and the whole thing's a Hermes silk scarf, our silk bag. No feet, no leather bottom, just silk. I think Dale was talking about it. And it has this beautiful leather handle. Gorgeous. And I'm like, how did they reinforce that seaming so when they put weight in the bag, any weight in the bag, the tension between the silk and the leather stitches, like the stitches with the leather and the silk, like how is that? I want to get my hands on that bag just to see how it's constructed. I'd love to own one, of course, sir. Out of all of the Hermes bags, that I think is exciting. Listen, you cannot derail all my lives. Okay, I'll give you a few more treats. This is bad behavior rewarding here. Just because I'm talking doesn't mean you get to talk with me. Only three. You're so silly. The silk pouch needs a leather bottom too. Yeah, it doesn't have a Cassie. Was it Cassie? Yeah, it was Cassie. somebody talked about it, and I was like, "What the heck?" I'm like, "Yeah," it's like, "It was a beautiful bag." I mean, I think that's I don't why haven't they been doing this all along? Those silk pouches, because their silks are just gorgeous, and not very many people I think people collect silk scarves, but they don't really wear silk scarves, and that is a g I frame them personally. I have framed silk scarves, but, um, to get a silk pouch, I was like, "That's brilliant." I'm like, "But how did they make that? I wanna know. I wanna touch it. I want to go into a store." I might actually have to break down and go into an Hermes store. We have one in Austin. I just have to go find it. It's in the really fancy, ritzy parts of Austin, the parts I don't live near or work near, not near at all. Um, but anyway, so we've been here for like an hour. Just wanted to hang out with you guys and talk and nothing serious and have dinner. And I feel a lot better. Thank you for hanging out with me. And the Hermes bags and SLGs have silk linings. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I think silk is aspirational time. I still want to try the men's perfume, the Terra something. Um, I was so disappointed with this bag, the Plus bag. There's nothing to it, so it's going to be Monarch. Is that the name of it? Which I can't pronounce. Whatever. It looks like a glorified jewelry pouch with a really cool handle. I mean, it would look great with the black dress. I mean, what wouldn't look great with the black dress? But I have a McQueen clutch that is silk, similar to silk scarf. It's freakingly easy to. Oh yeah, silk is delicate, guys. Silk is delicate. I have a couple silk things. I have some silk pouches. I had some silk. Thailand is known for silk. I had to wear silk clothing. I kid of the '80s. I wore those '80s silk blouses. I mean, gosh, Gucci, the Gucci blouses, like the Thailand knockoff version of those. And yeah, silk is not my favorite textile. It's a beautiful textile. I like it to touch. I like it in pillows. I like it in pouches. I like them in like cosmetic things or not really cosmetic things because you don't want powders on those, but like jewelry pouches, things to put things in. I love those. Silk lined boxes, awesome. But silk is super durable, excellent textile. Love to use it to embroider with. I'm a kind of a silk snob when it comes to embroidery, but to wear, not my jam. You know. Um, Night, everybody. Good night. Thank you for thumbing up the live. We will see each other again on Friday. I do believe that well, Jacob's on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Caleb's going live this Thursday, and then Friday I will be live, and then we'll see what happens this weekend. And good night, everybody. Thank you. Hey, Miss. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. You made my day so much better. Um, yes, sir. No more treats.